Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will have the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it near short of the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out, first time they've had the ball today. Off the play fake on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on first down. He's got him. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Notre Dame! A great catch and run for 6. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hall. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's got his man across the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds a man on the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. On the move at the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup.
He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. Still on his feet. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. To the ground with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Vanderbilt is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Doors fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is.
Looking downfield on first down. Breaks into the open.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Got the back over the middle. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the mark. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Hall. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Fires to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the stakes. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Spins away from the defender. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete. incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catched in the middle, it's Payne. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Hoosiers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes his way for more. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. This is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position. You hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give on the option. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finds his big tight end. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the left. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And the Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The give to the left side. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Foster. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The give out of the gun. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Trying play action. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner goes down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here come the Irish back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll go to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. The play action fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the ground game. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got room to work. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the pummeling has started. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Oklahoma State is just getting blown off the field right now. And frankly, we need to start going running time the rest of the way. A real stinker in Stillwater. They're trailing by 22 to Ball State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Got his man on the outside.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Right on the money. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll leave it with him. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's knocked down. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up. Runs through a tackle. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Will be a turnover on downs.
He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the 2nd level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
The Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll go to the ground. Sweet cut there. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Hoosiers have taken it inside the 20. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Under fire. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football and just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They want that clock to run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. He gets it away from his own end zone. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.